and welcome to today's tip. Now all I have done here is stamped some flowers on directly onto my card. Now I've used several different ones here. I've used this nice sort of bouquet one that sits in the middle, and then I've added this, I want to call it a hollyhocks, but I'm not sure whether it is, down the side. And I've also included this really large flower that's got a lot of, I just can't find it now, but it's got lots of space in it, which is brilliant for today's tip, because what we are going to do is we're going to be colouring it in. But before we do that, we're going to create an area of focus. So you need a circle or something circular to draw around, and then we are going to position it so it has a little bit of sky and a little bit of flower. But you definitely need some areas that don't have any part of the circle in them, because that's going to stay black and white, or as in this case, brown and white. So I've got this lovely circle here, and all I'm going to be doing is using my watercolors to start building out a little bit of, I suppose like a scene really. And so that's why I'm starting with the blue, because the blue's going to be the background. And so I'm quite roughly going around here. It doesn't have to be perfect. I'm not going for perfection in any way, shape or form. I'm going for the idea of having something blue, something in colour and something outside of the colour. Kind of similar to last week's tip that I had with the hexagon. It kind of got me thinking about how to sort of include colour only in that space to highlight that space. And then once you've got your background in there, so it's all going to be blue in the background, we can then get on to the fun part of filling in the flowers. Now when you do this, just remember that you have to stay within that circle. Okay, so I'm going to get some nice vibrant colours here, and I'm actually going to start, oops, it's a bit too bright. I'm actually going to start right on the edge of that circle and kind of paint the circle first, and that will remind me not to go past that point. And then I'll go back in and I will add the center part of the flower, which I want to be a different color. So just a little tip here when you're using your watercolors, because you have got that image stamped through behind it, if you go too strong with your colors, it will just sort of get rid of all of the black, and you don't want that. So just keep adding water, but to not flood your picture, make sure that when you're adding it, you might be sort of dabbing it onto some kitchen paper at the same time, and that will stop it sort of saturating the paper, because this isn't watercolor paper behind here. This is just normal cardstock. I'm just going to go around the edges now and rub out that pencil line that we had for the circle. And this really does finish it all off. Okay, so I have finished off my card. I did make a little boo-boo down the bottom right-hand corner here where I started painting the hollyhocks with the purple. But other than that, it's all looking absolutely fantastic, and I really, really love it. So I'm going to finish off with maybe a title. I'm going to look through my lovely stamps here and find a really nice title. I just wanted to show you the other one that I've done. This one was exactly the same, but on a white background. So I hope you've enjoyed it, and I hope you can use this tip on your beautiful card. Thank you.